Hey folks, welcome back here to the Biggest Don Channel. So we're here off of Betty Lane, turning on to DeVry Lane right now, and there are some F-35s coming into sight there. It's really, really hard. You can see them in the sky there, circling in on final here for Nellis Air Force Base. It's pretty cool. Our tax dollars at work up there. Or as some people say, the sound of freedom. Those F-35s are really, really loud though. Like, I don't know who they're sneaking up on. There he goes. So we're gonna go back up Betty Lane for just a moment. I just want to drive by this one more time so you guys can see. I always like to do a drive-by first to make sure that everything's copacetic before I do a second drive-by. So you've got some vehicles over here that look like they were in a demolition derby or something. Now there are some junkyards up here. Looks like it used to be a water truck or something. Maybe Arizona iced tea, I don't know. We'll come up here to Cheyenne. This is the eastern terminus for Cheyenne. It actually picks up for a Scintilla on the other side of, I think it's Sloan over there, but or no, it's over by Hollywood. But it doesn't go very far. It goes for like 2 or 3 blocks. So this is Cheyenne right here. That is Nellis Air Force Base right there in front of us. Federal government installation, military installation. And then right outside the south gate of that military installation, you have folks encamped over here. That's the Air Force Base right there. And we got some pedestrians up here. RVs sitting out here on the side of the road. Quite a few of them, actually. Someone got themselves a little e-bike, it looks like, but they got a flat tire. This car's upside down. And they've all got junk in there. I don't know if people are stashing stuff in there or what exactly is going on. We have some more folks over here on DeVry Lane. Welcome to fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And I don't know what the answer is. I have a lot of folks who will comment and tell me that, you know, I'm being a jerk for coming out here and showing these folks. These folks are forgotten, and I feel like their stories need to be told, or at least shown. But they've been forgotten. And I don't blame them at all. I blame the city and the county and the state that do absolutely nothing. Nothing. Because the problem continues and has continued for decades. So we go down Cecile Avenue here once more. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. And we look here at what we're spending our money on as a nation. And then you'll have the Navy, right? The Navy will tell the Pentagon, we don't need any more ships. We have plenty of ships. In fact, we don't even have the personnel for the ships. And the military defense industrial complex, they're like, too bad, you're getting some ships. Because they want to keep spending that money. Getting that money and spending that money. I got some traffic, cross traffic here. Keep companies like Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman running and taking tax dollars. In the meantime, we're all just one inebriated driver away from being set into the black ages, dark ages here. Being set into the blackness of night, especially if it happens at night, because, if you take a look here at some of the roadways, all someone has to do is just take out a power pole for a neighborhood, and that whole neighborhood loses power. goes totally dark. And we're also facing an increased threat from EMF, right? Electromagnetic frequencies that are said to be capable of, knocking out the power system and all that. But we're still buying and building fighter jets. At least we have those. And they'll fly them until we don't have any gas anymore. Over here on the left, we have the City of North Las Vegas Reclamation, water reclamation facility. You flush it, they recycle it, and it comes right back out your kitchen sink. Sounds delicious. We'll come up here to Carey Avenue, C-A-R-E-Y. If you're new to the channel, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. It really helps recommend us to other viewers. And it absolutely helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. The almighty algorithm is what really carries weight of your voice to other folks. So please help us out there. So we're waiting for the cross traffic here on Carey to clear. And we'll go southbound on Betty. So there's a park over here. We've got some volleyball courts, or nets, in the sand there. Little beach volleyball action there. This is Glendale here. I'm gonna make a right onto Glendale, see what the neighborhood looks like in here. Also, please check out my wife's channel. You see some older homes here off of Glendale. It's Cinnamon and Jupiter here on YouTube. Brand new channel. Really want to get her some new subscribers, likes and subscribers, so please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to her. I really appreciate each of you, not only for being here, but also for her. She's very hard on herself and works very hard to put out a good product. As we come up here to Nellis Boulevard and Glendale, you see yet again another encampment. There's a poor dog sitting there too. Goodness. We're gonna go right here on Nellis. Since I can't turn around there. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do this. Southern Tire Mart. Thank you guys. I'm gonna circle back. Shopping carts there. I thought that they were weren't they putting on locking wheels on the Walmart shopping carts that they were supposed to prevent them from going out of the parking lot? Unless they've devised a way to get around that. No tag on that vehicle. And so this is just one, you can tell these little neighborhoods like this. Newer buildings, this is where the developers came in, bought like a half acre of land, plopped down a whole bunch of apartment buildings. Bars on doors here. Not on the windows, but definitely bars on the doors. Just wanted to show you that little neighborhood there. And then show you the homes here on the north side of Glendale. Right off of Carey and Nellis here. Looks like a tree house or something. It's up on stilts. Huh. Okay. It's different. Come back up here to Betty Lane. Some trademark sneakers hanging from the power line up there. So this is what they do, right? The schools here were always bottom 5, always. Let's change the name of the street to Achievement Place, right? Because that's the problem. Whatever the name of the street was before, kids were not achieving. So now let's change the name to Achievement Place. And they've changed the names on some of the schools in town too. You know, it used to, they were dedicated or devoted to some city pioneer, city leader, something like that. And instead, they changed the name to the name of the school to like Super Duper. You're gonna go far in life and cure brain injuries and stuff like that. Elementary school. And that's what we get. They just hired a new superintendent here. That person makes $385,000 a year. I can't make this stuff up. I could, but I wouldn't even come close to that number. I'd say like, 200,000 or something. Nope, 385. Now what are we getting for that $385,000? Bottom five. Bottom five in educational achievements and outcomes. Now, of course, I did say they just hired this person, so we'll see what happens. But given the past and the track record of all of these folks, I don't have a whole lot of confidence for sure. So, I imagine we'll probably stay down towards the bottom. We come up here to Lake Mead Boulevard, another major east-west artery here. We've got some cross traffic here we'll wait for. They have an auto repair shop. Usually there's folks out here selling all sorts of stuff. Power tools, laundry soap, all sorts of stuff out here. And now we've got traffic on the other side. So we'll wait for you two, and there we go. And this brings me up to Meekley, and I've had several viewers recommend that I come over here, so I'm going to check it out once more, see what we got. Also check out Vids from Mike. He's a local guy here in Vegas. He doesn't do any live streaming, but he's a really, really cool guy, and does some drone videos, the sunrise and sunset drone videos, so definitely please check him out. Throw him a like and subscribe. He also does some nature type of videos here in the desert with the rock formations and things of that nature. Again, that's Vids from Mike, VIDSFROMMIKE. So there was an encampment, I was told, here. Looks like it's been cleared out and they've moved on to somewhere else, and that's usually what happens. So once again, I want to thank you all so very, very much for joining us and being here. I could not do this without you, and that's a fact. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe to us. And as always, remember, here on the Vegas Don channel, it is the journey where what happens in Vegas stays here on the Vegas Don channel on YouTube. Thank you, guys. We'll see you on the next one.